This is from the Utah State Parks. Oh, it's like a motorhome.
Yeah, it's like,
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. A turlet? There's a turlet. Nice. Look at all the equipment. This is somebody converted this to a motorhome. There's a refrigerator here.
Is there nothing in it?
Hope not. Magic Chef. They keep it open so it doesn't go bad. Let's look back here and take a look at the bedroom here. There's a shower.
Which they have locked up with
This is the bedroom. Ow.
What'd you do?
Hit my head.
There's only one bed in here.
There's the shower right there, I think. Yeah, with the sink and stuff in there. Nice. This is the commode with the, you got the saloon doors going into the commode here, the potty. It's the potty. There's the potty right there. Look at this. This has got to be like a 1940s vessel here. Take a look at this oven.
It's so tiny.
Wow, this is pretty cool. And the lamp here. It's got a swag. That's called a swag.
Oh wow.
All right, let's go to the front here, the cockpit. Like the old bus when we were kids. Look at that. It opens and closes the door.
It still works. Don't slam it.
No. All right. Look at all these switches.
Wow.
It's got a CB.
CB radio?
Yep, there's the CB right there. Okay, this was made. Yeah, look at that. It's a flexible.
Flexible?
From Loudonville, Ohio. Here's my fan. Hey, it's Tim, and today our adventure takes us out to Campo, California, where we are at the, well, it's this old Campo mill thing where they used to grind up the feldspar. Feldspar was a rock, and they ground it into a powder to make porcelain, and it was shipped all over the world. And a bunch of people died here because they were breathing in the porcelain dust. It's really, really fine dust. They would breathe it in, and it was bad. It was really bad. But anyway, it's now turned into a transportation museum. So there's a bunch of old cars and trucks here, trains. We just walked into a motorhome that was built in like the 40s, really old. And there's a whole bunch of old cars here. So we're gonna go take a look at all this old stuff. We always like to look at old stuff, apparently. We're gonna go take a look at all these old, there's a whole bunch of trucks right here in front of me. So let's see what kind of old junk we find here. This is an old generator. Westinghouse. Made by Westinghouse. George Westinghouse. 1919 generator that, well, generated electricity, I suppose. That's what it did. Way back before I was born, I guess before I was born, they used to deliver the milk on your porch. There was no, like, you didn't go to the, I guess, I don't know why, you didn't go to the grocery store to buy milk. They delivered it to your house. So, like, I guess you ordered it, the milkman brought it, and he brought it in this white milk truck thing. This is from 1966. So yeah, just a little bit before I was born.
It has 5 tires.
Anyway, that's a milk truck. It's old. We're gonna go over here. There's a lot more. There's a ton more to see here. Let's go see what this is over here.
Okay, 1924 Ford Model TT Bear Wagon.
1924 Ford. Like a prisoner transport.
Tire in there.
It's a Tin Lizzie. Says so on the sign. Look at these old trucks. This is an old International. It's an R130 series. It's pretty old. Old truck. It's got some really poorly done paint on it, but it's old. Yeah, look at that. Here's a GMC. It's blue. There's a yellow Dodge. The Doge. Look at that. It's probably got a dump bed on it too. Look at that. It's 1942 GMC.
Model CCKW352.
Yeah, there's that girl right there. Military vehicle. Here's another look at the mill right here. It's apparently 100 feet high. This is called a Doodlebug Tractor from 1929, it says on the thing. And it also says Roadrunner right here. Roadrunner. And it's orange. It looks like a tractor you could drive to the store. You could do farm work and drive it to the store. What's this, a Peterbilt? Nope, not a Peterbilt. It's a Mack from New York, USA. This is the predecessor to the Mack truck and cars. Remember? What was his name? Oh, his name was Mack. This is pretty cool. 1922, model AB. Mack truck. Motor Transport Museum. That's where we are. We're at the Motor Transport Museum. 1922 Mack AB. Look at this. There's a Mazda. 1952 Mazda. There's the bat signal. The original bat signal. I wonder what model this is. I don't know what model this is. This one lacks a steering device. There is no steering mechanism in this one. You just hold on. So this used to be the mill, like I said, and now it is a motor transport museum. And a lot of these vehicles, well, all of them, you said, have been donated, and they are restoring them here in this factory warehouse. You know, the old milling building. And a lot of them run. The ones we saw earlier today are actually running vehicles. The ones inside here. But right now they just use the building as a restoration workshop. And we're going to walk over here. There's a ton more of old vehicles and apparatuses and things of that nature. We're going to go take a look and see what we see over here. There's buses and all kinds of transportation things. I think that's like a lumber hoist. Picks up, because it says La Mesa Lumber on it. Hey, that's where my son works. But yeah, you drive over something and it picks up a bunch of wood. A bunch of other rust buckets over here. Like some really old stuff here. Lots of rust. This is a 1918 truck from 1918. Looks like it has a crane or a conveyor belt. That's like a crane on the back. Look at these tires. Tires are wasted. Go back in here. I'm watching out for rattlesnakes. Could be rattlesnakes out here. Some old trucks. What is this thing? It's a wagon, cart pulling thing of some kind. There's an old truck too. It's just a lot of old trucks. Let's see if we can find something a little bit more exciting, colorful. These are pretty neat. Look at this thing's got a chain drive. Yeah, these are like crane trucks. They're working vehicles. It's got like a mast, a hoist, whatever you want to call it, a boom that sticks out. Here's the cab off an old something or other. Here's another one just in case. This is how I was wondering if they needed parts for restoring stuff. They can just come down here and grab something. We're going to look at some buses now. There are some vintage buses right here. There's another bat light. What is this thing? Some kind of siren-y device. Federal signal. Yeah, it's like a atomic signals. Yeah, we're gonna go inside this bus right here. This one actually has a white license plate on it. It can't be that old. Santa Barbara Municipal Bus Lines. Audrey's going on inside. Let's go in. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Whoa. It has a little.
It may not be entirely level.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the
It's not level.
the
Oh, the one at the museum?
the National City Railway Museum we went to. Remember that? We'll put a link right here in the video. You can see that video. We're gonna step out.
If you haven't seen it yet. You can say.
This bus is specifically for the federal clown prison. Not sure what that's gonna mean. But good old number 127. See if there's any clowns inside. Kind of scary looking.
Really run down.
Yeah. I feel like we're shopping for old cars. This one's kind of beat up, honey. Let's move on to the next one.
It's super beat up.
I'm surprised there's no animals in here. Bears. Stuff like that. These are just some old buses. Take a look at this. This is a Greyhound night coach. So it would, look at the driver's seat's way up there. The engine's been taken out, but the deal is, these had beds in them. There was like an upper level. It had beds and you could sleep somewhere. I don't know. Maybe lay down right there. It had beds there, and there was an upper level, I think 2 levels with beds, like cots to lay in. And you would wake up from a restful night in your destination. You can see the cockpit here. You're up really high. You were the driver. All right, that's pretty neat. Yeah, the Greyhound night coach. Here's the old school bus with a winch, no less. Not a winch. That's a lady that brings you drinks. A winch. Let's see what's going on inside this school bus.
There's a bathroom in there.
Oh, this one's been like converted to an RV. That there's an RV. But don't you go falling in love with it, Clark, because we're taking it with us when we leave here next month. Nobody wants that. All right, let's see. This is called a gold Comet. You know, they need to start naming cars the way they used to. Can you imagine if you had a car called the Gold Comet? That'd be great. Take a look at this old trash truck. Remember back when we were kids and the trash man used to ride on the back? He would get on they would ride on the back of the truck and then pull up to your house and hop off and grab your trash cans and throw it in there. We used to watch them out the window. We thought it was the coolest thing. Remember that? Pretty cool. Here's an old moving van from Allied Van Lines. It says right there, worldwide moving. How would they do that in a truck? But this is pretty old. It's an old truck. What's it say?
It says Diamond T trucks were built from 1911 to 1967 in Chicago.
Yeah, this is a Diamond T. Diamond T truck.
2 ton.
2 ton.
It's a 2-tonner.
The cab is really small. I don't know if I'd want to ride in this. Pretty cool looking though. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. She's not going. Oh, take a look at this old gas station up here. You can see that maybe, no, it was actually, there's actually an old piece of road right here. This is interesting. There's some asphalt right here. Right here coming across. Right up here. To this old fill-in station. That's pretty cool looking. Richfield. It might have been a Richfield station. Or, as the truck says, Texaco. Huh. Yeah, look, there would have been like gas pumps sitting right there. This could be a part of the old road. Because there's asphalt here too. This vehicle here is made by Austin. And it's a street sweeper from 1926. It's a rusty vehicle. And the tires are gone. Look at this old Ford. Still got some paint on it. Look at how the door opens. Well, I can't do it because it's all rusty. But it slides in. It slides in the pocket. I bet if you pulled really hard on it, you would, but I don't want to wreck stuff. There's this one over here is open. See that? This is a GMC. It looks like some kind of motorhome. Oh yeah, we're gonna look in here. It's got an aluminum body. Let's look inside. Oh, nah, I'm not sure what this would have been, but it's got like a scary back in it. Yeah, like a, ooh, there's a shower. There's the helm. Ow, ooh, 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 ooh. Kind of fell out. All right, that's it for the Motor Transport Museum and the old Feldspar Mill. We're gonna head down the street just a bit down there. Just a little hop, skip, and a jump to a a railroad museum, the Campo Railroad Museum. And if we're lucky, we might get to ride on the train. So we're gonna check that out now. Let's go. Come on, you wanna come? Let's go.